comma, comma, the 6 molecules of happinesses, and positive emotions, comma, comma, our positive emotions are created by 6 neurotransmitters in the brain. When you experience, plan, or recall a good moment, those neurotransmitters are activated. In fact, when you relive a moment, you feel the same positive emotions you experienced in the moment that created the memory. Comma, comma, dot. There are 6 happy neurotransmitters: dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, cannabinoids, comma, opioids, testosterone, comma, dopamine. Dopamine is our most essential neurotransmitter, driving motivation and learning. It's a key component of all positive emotions. From the early days of humanity, dopamine has helped us survive and fulfill basic human needs. It's required for us to learn, form memories, and develop neuroplasticity. Comma, serotonin. Serotonin works with dopamine to create the feeling of recognition or pride. Early on, serotonin rewarded us for being chosen or recognized by a sexual partner, but it's since evolved. Today, recognition by the people in our lives, mating partners, family, friends, neighbors, supervisors, our audience on social media, is a driving force in our lives, making serotonin one of the most powerful rewards we can experience, comma, oxytocin. Oxytocin works with dopamine to create the feelings of nurturing love and contentment. This neurotransmitter is the reason we take care of our biological or chosen families, or more generally, people much older or younger than ourselves. Oxytocin increases neuroplasticity, improving learning and memory, particularly in social and family contexts. Comma, cannabinoids. Cannabinoids work with other neurotransmitters to create feelings of friendship, love, contentment, and amusement. We're just beginning to understand the impact cannabinoids have on our brains because they're relatively new. From an evolutionary perspective, they developed as our social interactions outside of our families, with our friends and other networks, became more important. Opioids. Opioids work with other neurotransmitters to activate feelings of pleasure, gratitude, and amusement. From an evolutionary perspective, opioids are relatively young, so we're just beginning to understand the impact they have on our positive emotions. Opioids include several molecules that were originally selected during evolution as endogenous or internal painkillers. Comma, testosterone. Testosterone works with dopamine to create the feeling of sexual desire and enhances the motivation to compete. It increases regional neuroplasticity, improves learning and memory, and pushes us to go beyond meeting our most fundamental needs by encouraging us to sexually reproduce, comma, Pay attention to moments when you feel good. There are 9 basic positive emotions. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is activated by dopamine, which allows us to experience excitement and motivation, both on our own and with others. Dopamine plays a part in all other positive emotions and is essential for learning and forming memories. When we learn and form new positive memories, we increase our brain's capacity for flexible thinking, creativity, and empathy, otherwise known as neuroplasticity. Pride. Pride is activated by serotonin and dopamine, allowing us to feel deep satisfaction from our own achievements or from those of people close to us. We're more likely to feel proud when we're recognized by others, and experience this feeling best when celebrating the achievements of people we care about or things we've accomplished together. This is different from feeling smart because we put someone else down. That isn't pride and isn't good for anyone. Nurturant love. Nurturant love is activated by oxytocin and dopamine, which give us an affectionate feeling when caring for others. Some activities that may help us experience nurturant love include teaching others a skill, sharing meals with family, caring for someone we love, raising a child, and caring for aging parents. Contentment. Contentment is a solitary experience activated by cannabinoids, oxytocin, and dopamine, allowing us to feel satisfied with ourselves and what we have. This emotion gives us a break from all the things that drive us forward, allowing us to go inward. We usually experience contentment during moments of solitary reflection, friendship love. Friendship love is activated by cannabinoids and dopamine, which prompt us to feel mutual caring, kindness, and intimacy for our very good friends. When we have a good time with our best friends, we also experience a sprinkling of opioids, amusement. Amusement is activated by cannabinoids, opioids, and dopamine, allowing us to laugh loudly and uncontrollably. We may experience amusement while watching something funny on TV, or while laughing with friends when we feel safe. It's worth noting that amusement is not laughing at others or at the expense of someone else's well-being. Pleasure. Pleasure is activated by opioids and dopamine, giving us a high feeling of joy, ecstasy, and euphoria. We don't need other people to experience pleasure, but doing things with people we love naturally increases this emotion. Unexpected pleasure, a cool beverage on a hot day, a dance party in the rain, an orgasm, is even more intense and creates more neurotransmitter activity. Gratitude. Gratitude is activated by opioids and dopamine, which prompt us to feel thankful and aware of the good things in our lives. When we reflect on things that we're thankful for, we may recognize that these experiences come from sources outside of ourselves, like other people or perhaps even a higher power. Gratitude is also a mindset that we can cultivate by reflecting on what we're grateful for daily. Sexual desire. Sexual desire is activated by testosterone and dopamine, allowing us to feel an interest in sexual objects or activities. This emotion is essential to our evolutionary ability to reproduce and survive, and is a pretty common feeling that we can experience alone, with our imagination, or with others. M. January 30th, 2025, Thursday 1:11 p.m. Comma.